water remembers what the world tries to forget. 12 years of silence on the Gulf of Aden, but the tide don't forget where the ships were laden. The radar sweep was clean for a decade's time. The horn was quiet, no ladders to climb. But 2026, the frequency changed. The ghost of 20 Telton's in his back, rearranged. Boat carried slowing in the Guardafui Channel. Hard eyes on the bridge, checking every panel. The skiffs are in the water, the mothership waits. The return of the pirate at the Red Sea gates. A dhow seized in the night, the crew held for a price. The world wakes up cold, feeling the bite of the ice. The world builds a wall where the water meets the hull, but leaves the shore hungry. The promise is null. The geometry of hunger, the lines on the map. The shipping lane thrives while the coast is a trap. Architecture of neglect, blueprint of the ghost. The price of the cargo is higher than the cost of the coast. You spent billions on the frigates and the drone patrols, but never spent a dime on the fishing village souls. You took the tuna from the deep, dumped the waste in the bay, then wonder why the youth find a deadlier way. It's not a mystery, it's structural, it's math. Neglect is the blueprint, the raid is the path. Global power steered the wealth through the narrow strait, while the stability of the horn is left to its fate. You value the transit, you ignore the source, then act surprised when the tide changes course. It's easy to name a pirate. It's harder to name the vacuum that built the boat. Silence is a betrayal when the math is this clear. A man with nothing left is the only thing you fear. But you created the vacuum. You drew the design. Now you're offended when they cross your line. My grandfather knew the weight of a stone, how a structure collapses if the base is alone. You're patching up the roof while the foundation is rot. Valuing the cargo more than the people you forgot. I saw this coming in the cat of the world, where the flags of the empires are the only ones unfurled. The Indian Ocean's wide, but the corridors are tight. The tide is coming back because the moon didn't change. The injustice is old, only the vessels are strange. The world builds a wall where the water meets the hull, but leaves the shore hungry. The promise is null. The geometry of hunger, the lines on the map. The shipping lane thrives while the coast is a trap. Architecture of neglect, blueprint of the ghost. The price of the cargo is higher than the cost of the coast. Stay on this frequency. Miku has your Gulf Coast. The Midwest commute weather at 5 p.m. ET. The tide rises everywhere. Build something that lasts, or watch it wash away.